Herzlich willkommen zu meinem Video über das Jahr des Tigers 2022 und den Übergang dorthin. Das Jahr wird uns ganz viel Neues bringen, also beginne auch ich mit etwas Neuem. Bisher habe ich Videos in der Regel Deutsch und Englisch getrennt produziert und in 2 verschiedene Kanäle eingestellt. Jetzt spare ich mir den Aufwand, mache nur noch eine englische Version und für den deutschen Kanal einen deutschen Vorspann. Dafür gibt es aber deutsche und englische Untertitel bei YouTube, also über die Einstellungen bitte die Untertitel einblenden, wer nicht genug Englisch kann, um das Nachfolgende im Original zu verstehen. Ich hoffe, dass es damit aber für alle verständlich ist und es wird wie üblich wieder viel Neues zu erfahren geben, was nicht unbedingt sonst im Internet angeboten ist. Ich wünsche viel Spaß damit und hoffe, dass es auf Englisch verständlich bleibt. Welcome to my video on the year of the Tiger 2022 and the transition from 21 to 22. My name is Andreas Schöning. I'm Feng Shui consultant since more than 20 years, German by birth, but I enjoy talking in English as well, and I hope it's good enough for you to understand. As usual, even colleagues like my videos because they contain some information which is hardly to be found elsewhere in the internet, and so I hope it's also useful for you. For the year of the Tiger, in a nutshell, you can see the main topics right now. If you look at the background for this picture now, which you see, then we have the balloons reaching to the sky. And if you look at me and my tie, and that's on special purpose for today, it's a big I. So the tiger likes to be written with a big I for himself or herself. You might call it the ego. You might also call it great self-confidence. And it's a great self-confidence to reach to the sky. And so that's what the year is all about. Well then, we are coming from the year of the metal ox, and we are going into the year of the water tiger. And in Chinese astrology, the year does not start with the 1st of January, but in this case, around February the 3rd. And it's just around this date because it's different timing around the world. And it's not just one point, but 1 or 2 days before and after. But all in all, it's going to be a big bang. And that's why I had put this fountain in between the 2 years. And I will explain on that, and I will explain more on the tiger. So we are coming from the year 2021, the year of the metal ox, and I've done a video about the power of the ox, and you can still watch it. So in the end of that video, I repeat that it's a year of go slow but steady, work hard, and enjoy the harvest. So we're coming to the end of this year, and if you have not yet enjoyed the harvest, there's still a few weeks for you to do that before going into the next year. And the year to come, 2022, is the year of the water tiger. And the characteristic of this tiger is courage, adventures, and new horizons. So that's completely different story from the ox before. Here's an example from another year of the water tiger, and explain more about that later. In that year, the first man circled the Earth in space. And if you think back, 60 years back, no laptops, no cell phones, very low progress in technology at that time. So it's amazing that this could be achieved. Another example for that year of the tiger, 62, the Beatles and the Rolling Stones started their career. So both, I think, opened up new horizons, and it was adventurous, and the people who did it needed courage. So to explain why this is the Big Bang in my view. In Chinese, each year ends with the month of the ox in January, and each year starts with the month of the year in February. Now, you already heard that we have the year of the water tiger. So each month, each year has assigned one of the 5 elements to those animals like ox and tiger. So we have water, wood, fire, earth, and metal, and it goes cyclic around. So it's not normal that we have a situation like this year. The year of the metal ox ends with the month of the metal ox, and the year of the water tiger begins with the month of the water tiger. So it's double for the year we come from and from the year we go into. And it's the only situation which can happen like that with this constellation of metal ox and water tiger. And so it only happens every 60 years. So it's really very, very special in 2022. And as the energy of the old year is doubled in the last month, and the energy of the first month doubles the energy of the new year, it's a very, very big difference from old to new, and therefore I call it the Big Bang around February 3rd, 2022. Now, what to expect from the new year? For one thing, expect authority. The tiger is a very self-confident animal, and you could see that from my tie already. It's very much possessed of the idea that the tiger can do it all, and there's no limits to what he or she can achieve. And it's a feeling of natural authority, and if the person really can live up to that, then others will feel that also and will just follow that authority of the tiger. So if you're a tiger yourself, somewhere in your 4 pillars, then you might live up to that challenge of authority and leadership this year. And if you're not a tiger yourself, but have tigers around you, then respect them for their authority. And the year 2022 will enhance that feeling in each and every tiger. To give another example here, for the year 62, we had people who signed the Franco-German Friendship Treaty, which was a very important achievement after the World War. And those 2 leaders were Charles de Gaulle and Konrad Adenauer. So they really had the authority to lead their countries. But with all this authority, it might lead to big, big ego, and it might lead to aggression if the others do not follow. So beware of the energy of the year. It might lead to aggression all around, because all people will feel this kind of energy in the air. And so more people will tend to be aggressive than they usually would be in another year. Example again, to 1962, the world got near to an atomic world war in a crisis called the Cuba crisis. So let's hope that this year, 2022, will not repeat this kind of situation, and that we will have a peaceful year but it depends on the leaders. So let's hope the best and keep your fingers crossed for that. And the best way to avoid aggression or to respond to aggression is to breathe in and breathe out and handle conflicts peacefully. Stay calm yourself, whether you're a tiger yourself, or whether you're facing a tiger, or whether you're just facing aggression around. Breathe in, breathe out, stay calm. And this is also connected to the tiger, because in Chinese medicine, the tiger is related to the lung meridian. So the bad news here is that we have a pandemic. The COVID pandemic is related to the lung. This is related to the tiger, to the animal of the year. So as the tiger is an aggressive animal, well, I'd not be surprised if we'd have more aggressive variants of the coronavirus. However, there's also always two sides of a coin. So it may flip to the other side and we may get beyond the virus altogether. Again, let's hope for the best. And talking about aggression is not the full picture. The tiger is also just a big cat. So it likes to cuddle and to relax. And so you can also do that in the coming year, and you're still in line with the energy of the year. But if you do so, never forget the tiger has its claws and it can wake up and then be a ferocious tiger again. Anyhow, you can make use of that power of the tiger, or you can make use of that relaxing version of the tiger in any kind of way. I wish you a happy new year 2022 and hope you make the best of it. Just one side note to mention, we are coming from several years of very cool energy from water and metal. So the main energy of the tiger is wood. That's why I'm using green here. So it's going forward, but also in the so-called hidden stems, the tiger has fire because it's part of the fire triangle along with the horse and the dog. So this year also brings us some fire, and that's good to warm our hearts, and it's good for enthusiasm in personal and in business affairs. So I hope you will also enjoy this fire in the coming year. And to warm your heart, and as I said, also the tiger is a cat, so it likes to play around. So why not play a little bit with the character of a tiger and go ahead, read a children's book, Winnie the Pooh, and you will understand a little bit more about the tiger. Well, then, I hope you liked my little outlook on the year 2022. So fasten seatbelts, enjoy the ride on the tiger. And if you feel that I could help you in making best use of it this year, understanding what impact it has for you personally, then why not give me a call or send me a mail? My name is Andreas Schönning, and I will be happy to serve you. And the next page will show you my contact details. You will also find them in the description of the video below. Please also note my websites in English, Feng Shui Guide Me, or in German, gutesfengshui.de, with a lot of information to download as PDF, or a link also to my free software, Easy Pillars, if you want to know your own chart in Chinese astrology, the 4 pillars of destiny, to see whether you have a tiger in your own chart. You can access the software there. And If you find my videos useful and want to support me, well, here's also a link. If you want to send me a donation, welcome to do so. In any case, I enjoyed providing this video for you, and I would be happy if you stay with me for the next coming videos. And all in all, I wish you a grand new year of the water tiger. Thanks for watching.